Alright, and I'm back. As you can see from the little montage video before, I just came back from RubalCon, which is a small, local, very miniature comic convention in my hometown. This is very low-key atmosphere. It doesn't have any of the big celebrities, or it's not corporately owned or run or anything like that. It's got a very small, intimate feeling, and that's the kind of thing I really enjoy, because a lot of times you can get some special deals, of which I did pick up some amazing items today that I'm very proud of, especially the prices I paid. So I thought we'd do a little short weekend haul video update and show you a little what I picked up while I was there. And of course, it wouldn't be a very good comic convention if I didn't actually pick up some comics. So I was able to find a vendor that was selling a couple of cheap slabbed CGC graded comics for reasonable prices that I wanted to add to my collection. These are key issues that I didn't already have, so these are excellent values in my opinion. So we've got Tales of the Teen Titans number 44. This is the first appearance of Nightwing. This is when Dick Grayson leaves the tutelage of Batman, goes off on his own, and becomes his own superhero, Nightwing. And as you can see, his original costume wasn't the greatest. Very 70s looking, even though this came out in 1984, but I'm glad he got a costume upgrade later on, because it wasn't the greatest. This also has the background origin of Deathstroke, so that's kind of a cool key feature to that one. Got that for $75. It's a 9.4, so it's definitely worth more than $75. Eventually we'll see Nightwing in some form of movie or television show. Then after that, we got Amazing Spider-Man issue number 361. This is the first appearance of Cletus Cassidy as Carnage. So this is going to be the main antagonist and villain in the Venom sequel, whenever that comes out from Sony/Marvel, mainly Sony movie. But this is graded at 9.0. Not the best condition. It looks really good, it displays well, but I paid $40 for this. I've already got a higher graded version of this, but I couldn't pass it up for $40, so this is definitely going to go in a nice little display with my other Carnage and Spider-Man comic collections. So very happy to pick that up for $40. And then there was a guy selling video games, lo and behold, at a comic convention, so that was pretty sweet. I was able to pick up for the Game Boy Advance Tony Hawk's American Skateland. This is a version of American Wasteland, but very cool. Made by Activision and Neversoft. Not the best thing to play on the Game Boy Advance control, but it's still completely playable. It's just a little hard to do certain things if you've been used to the PlayStation controller for years and years of playing Tony Hawk's. But came complete in box with the game and the manual and the inserts, $2.50. Hell of a deal. Box is in great shape. And as well, same vendor, same price, $2.50. I also picked up Ultimate Spider-Man for the Game Boy Advance. This is a fun little game, little side-scrolling beat 'em up, also from Activision, but $2.50, box, instruction manual, game, everything included. You can't say no to that. I mean, if this was a Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen game for $2.50 with all that, a lot of game collectors would probably still buy it. So to find these great titles, super happy about that. And then after I left the convention, came home, had a couple of boxes sitting on my doorstep waiting for me to open up, and wouldn't you know it, I have my copy of Marvel's Ultimate Alliance on the Nintendo Switch. I've been playing this all weekend long. Love it, love it, love it. Super fun. If you played any of the first two games, it's great. It's a Nintendo Switch exclusive, so that's something you got to keep in mind. You got to have a Nintendo Switch if you want to play this, and I highly recommend you do. Super fun, beat 'em up game. Love Marvel characters. It's got them all. I mean, it's an amazing team up. Beat 'em up. Can't recommend it enough, really. Go check it out, guys. And then finally, one of the Amazon Prime Lightning deals that I took advantage of. I got the Neo Geo Mini finally, and there's actually a bundle lightning deal thing where it actually came with the black and the white controllers with the console itself, $50, and that is kind of the price point I was looking at. I didn't want to pay $100, I didn't want to pay $80. I liked that it was coming down, but this thing had some negatives that really were steering me away from the final price that it was originally MSRP'd at. So to include 2 controllers and the system for $50, that was a no-brainer and a win in my book. So absolutely, definitely had to get that. Enjoyed having it so far. It's fun to play, and the controllers alone feel great. So definitely happy to add that to my arcade collection. And guys, that does it. That does it for this brief little haul video. I just wanted to show you guys some cool things I picked up. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. Around here I talk about arcade games, toys, collectibles, and all things nerdy. If that's something you're into, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to know every time I upload new content. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.